Hey guys, it's Dana Williams. Got my glasses on today, chilling around the house, and just got finished from celebrating a wonderful Christmas with my family. But today I wanted to do a video kind of as an addition to an email that I sent out to my list today. The funny thing is, I have been getting these instances lately where people have been coming to me to help me or for me to help them to solve different problems. And that's cool. I love helping people solve their problems. I mean, I really believe that that's why we're here on earth, is to help people. Unfortunately, sometimes when people come to you with certain problems, they're problems that you cannot actually fix for them. Or maybe there are problems that I can fix for them, but I understand as a leader that's not really my place to help them in that specific way. I'll give you an example. I have children. I talk about my kids all the time in videos, and a lot of times my kids will come to me with specific problems that they have. And I'm the type of parent where I'm not going to sit here and solve all your problems. I mean, my kids will come and, Mom, I can't figure this out. It'll be a math problem or something like that. And I'm like, yes, you can. You can figure that out. Now go ahead and go in the office and figure that out. And they'll look at me like I'm crazy, like, why aren't you helping me? And I'll say, well, I'm not going to give you the answer, which is what you want me to do. You know how to do that. The reason that I know that you know how to do that is because your teacher gave you a worksheet called homework, which tells me that she taught you how to do that in class. So what were you doing in class? Were you not paying attention? Did you take notes? And I make my kids accountable for what they have learned. Then they go in their room or office or wherever they are, and 5 minutes later they come out, they want to go outside. I'm like, did you finish your homework? Yeah, I finished it. I'm like, I thought you said you didn't know how to do the problem. I figured it out. And that's what kids do. Well, unfortunately, that's what adults do too. A lot of times we want to come to people and we want them to solve problems that we really can solve ourselves. We're just too lazy a lot of times, or we just don't realize sometimes it's just an ignorant situation. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I just mean that sometimes we're ignorant. We don't understand the fact that we really do have the knowledge within us to be able to solve those problems. And so, I've heard the saying, and it's a very common saying that says, if you give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, you'll feed him for a lifetime. And that is such a powerful quote, because so many times we just want to help people. I just want to help that person out of that jam this one time. But what happens is that one time becomes another time and another time and another time, and then people become codependent on you to get them out of all their problems. We see this all the time in business, especially in the direct sales and MLM industry, where people will come to you and they'll want you to sponsor them into something. I've had situations in my life where people have come in my business and they've said, hey Dana, I really love what you're doing. I really want to get started with you on Empower Network, but I don't have the $25 to start. Can you pay my way? And 100% of the time I say, no, I cannot do that. Now, do I have $25 to help them? Yes, I do. However, I'm not going to do that for several reasons. Number one, you can't expect to start a business for $25. First of all, that's just unheard of. But Empower Network has made this possible. But if you want to start with Empower Network and you don't have $25, you're already setting yourself up for failure, because Empower Network works on a monthly subscription. So even if I do pay your way for the first time, the second month, what are you going to do? What are you going to do the third month? You're going to quit, because you're not going to have the money that it takes to continue. So I didn't do myself a favor, and I didn't do you a favor. The only thing I did was set you up for failure. And so when people come to you and they ask you to help them to do things that you know that you shouldn't do, don't help. And that's hard, especially for people who are givers. That's hard for people who feel like their life's purpose is to help other people. But what you need to realize is sometimes the best way that you can help people is by making them be accountable to help themselves. I tell my kids all the time, every problem that you ever have in life has a solution. Now, it might take you a week to figure that solution out. It might take you a year to figure that solution out. It might only take you 15 minutes. I don't know, because every problem has a different time span. But what we need to teach people is they need to learn how to solve their own problems. If you're looking for a way to change your financial destiny, that's going to require something of you, because the way that you've been doing it all along has not worked. So if you're looking at doing something different, you have to what? Do something different. So if you're looking at starting a business, for example, with Empower Network, it's $25 to start. If you don't have the $25 to start, well, quite frankly, you're not ready. Mentally, you're just not ready to start a business. Because I can tell you what, if I were to promise you a 2013 Ferrari and I were to tell you that it's only going to cost you $25 to get the key, If you didn't have the $25, I guarantee you would find a way to get that $25. If I told you it only costs $100 to get the key, if I told you it's only going to cost you $1,000 to get the key to a 2013 Ferrari, I guarantee everybody listening to this video would figure out a way to get that $1,000. And so really, it's not a problem of I don't have the money. It's I don't have the faith to believe I can get the money. It's I don't have the resources and the creativity in order to get that. So I can't give you the money, but I can help you to tap into your creativity. I can help you to find creative solutions and ways to get the things that you really want. And then when you figure out how to do that, well, guess what? The next time you have a problem that's very similar, you will know. See, now I've taught you how to fish. I didn't give you the fish. I've taught you how to fish. And I want you all to be able to do that with people that are in your spheres of influences. People who come to you and they have problems, I want you to teach them how to fish. Don't give them the fish and feed them for a day. Teach them to fish and you'll feed them for a lifetime. So I hope this video was encouraging to you all. Check out my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, I certainly appreciate your subscription, and have a wonderfully blessed day. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.